Hey guys, what's up? How's your life doing? How is your day going? How is your morning going? How's your night going? I hope it's all great, good vibes right now. It's me, your host, Truman again, and today I'm here for another top 10 anime list. But before we get into that, make sure to slap that red subscribe button, hit that like button, turn on notification bell, all that fun stuff so you don't ever miss a video. Also, don't check out the website and all of our Discord servers down below. Links will always be down in the description. So, anyways, back to the topic today. We're going to be talking about the top 10 animes where the guy saves or protects the girl. So while wasting any time, let's splash right into this list. Starting off with number 10. Alright, we have ᴠɪᴅᴇᴏ at number 10. During the dawn of the 21st century, the United Nations Kurabe Research Institution was established in Japan to investigate an ancient artifact, which was discovered during the construction of a Kurabe Dam. Scientists from around the world have gathered in a facility to study the object. While the children enjoyed their everyday lives attending Mount Tade International Senior High School, Yukina Shirahana, a reserved high school girl, is the daughter of the facility's head scientist. While visiting her mother at the facility, Yukina manages to solve part of the artifact's puzzle. To her surprise, what appears before her is Kenosuke Tokisada Oma, a young samurai from the Sengoku era. As the threat approaches from outer space, Yukina, along with Kenosuke, finds herself defending Earth against the invading forces. Along the way, she discovers the mystery behind Kenosuke and the reason why he is determined to protect her. Alright, at number 9 we have Island. Urashima, an island far from the mainland. The people who live there lead carefree lives. But 5 years ago, the island's 3 great families suffered a series of misfortunes and succumbed to suspicion. The people of the island cut off all contacts with the mainland and began to slow decline. The key to saving the island lies in 3 girls who belong to the 3 families, but they are bound by old traditions and are conflicted. On the island, a lone man washes ashore. The man claims to be from the future, and he begins a solitary struggle to change the island's fate. At number 8, we have Boarding School Juliet. We lay on the scene in the Fairdala Academy, where 2 countries both alike in dignity come together. The Black Doggies and the eastern nation of Tawa and White Cats of the Principality of West have a long-standing feud. Romeo Inosuke and Juliet Persia leads of their respective dorms, soon to be bitter enemies. In reality, however, Romeo and Juliet are hopelessly in love. But revealing the relationship would call upon the ire of all their comrades. They hide their love to maintain peace, but a clandestine relationship means they miss out on many activities couples would do. As they grow closer together, Romeo and Juliet just come to terms with the fact that keeping the relationship a secret may prove to be impossible. Alright, at number 7 we have Suka Suka. It's been over 500 years since the human race almost went extinct at the hands of the fearsome and mysterious beasts. The surviving races now make their homes, towns, and cities up on a floating island in the sky just to keep out of reach of all the most mobile of beasts. Only a group of young girls dubbed as leprechauns can wield an ancient dug weapons needed to fend off invasions from other dangerous creatures into the people's unstable and fleeting lives, where the simple call to certain death could come at any moment. Now enters an unlikely character, a mysterious man who lost everything in his final battle 500 years ago had awakened from a long icy slumber. Unable to fight any longer, the man, Willem, becomes the father those kids never had, caring for and nurturing them, even as he struggles to come to terms with his new life, in which he feels the pain of helplessly waiting for his loved ones to return home from the battle that his daughter once felt for him so long ago. Together, Willem and the leprechauns gradually come to understand what family means and what it truly is worth protecting in their lives. At number 6, we have Alderman of the Sky. Ichika Solork, a carefree young man who only wants 2 things in life: a woman on his arms and a place to nap. Unfortunately, his peace life is destroyed when war breaks out between the Katavana Empire and the neighboring Republic of Kyoka. Ikta and his childhood friend Yotoshina Exem join the army as military officers, where they meet the infantryman Matthew Teterichi, the sniper Torre Remion, and the medic Harma Becker on a boat heading to the military exam site. However, after a rogue storm sinks their vessel, the 5 of them end up in enemy territory near the military outpost. There, they discover that the heir of the Katavana throne, Prince Kamiya Kitara Katavana Minik, has been taken hostage. The 5 are able to rescue her, and as a reward, each of them is granted the title of Imperial Knight, one of the highest honors a soldier can receive. It seems that Ikta will have to put his dream of tranquility on hold, as he must now become the hero he never wanted to be. Also, quick side note, I'm sorry if I completely messed up that name of the princess. Don't judge. At number 5, we have ᴛᴏᴘɪᴄ no Yome, or also the Ancient Magus Bride. Chise Hattori, a 15-year-old Japanese girl, was sold for £5 million at an auction to a tall masked gentleman. Abandoned at a young age and ridiculed by her peers to have unconventional behavior, she was ready to give herself to any buyer if it meant having a place to go home to. In chains and on her way to an unknown fate, she hears whispers from robed men along her path, gossiping and complaining that such a buyer got his hands on a rare sleigh beggy. Ignoring the murmurs, the mysterious man leads the girl to a study where he reveals himself as Elias Ainsworth, a magus. After a brief confrontation and a bit of teleportation magic, the two open their eyes to Elias' picturesque cottage in royal England. Greeted by fairies and surrounded by weird and wonderful beings upon her arrival, these events mark the beginning of Chise's story as the apprentice of supposed bride of the ancient magus. At number 4, we have Heavy Object. In the distant future, the nature of war has changed. Objects, massive vehicle tanks impermeable to standard weaponry and armed with destructive firepower, rule the battlefield. Their very deployment ensures victory, rendering traditional armies useless. However, this method of warfare is about to turn on its head. ᴠᴅᴘ Barbatage, a student studying object design, and Heavier Windshell, a radar analyst of noble birth, serve in the legitimate kingdom's 37th Mobile Maintenance Battalion, tasked with supporting the Baby Magnum, one of the nation's objects. Unfortunately, the battlegun Ari places the door in precarious situations. Mere infantry stands face to face against the unfathomable might of the enemy object. As they scramble to save themselves and their fellow soldiers, a glimmer of hope shines through, and the world's perceptions of objects is changed forever. Heavy Objects follow these two soldiers alongside Melinda Bertini, the Baby Magnum's pilot, and the commanding officer Frioletta Caspitrano, as the unit treks all over the globe to fight battles after battle, facing one impossible situation after another. They must summon all their wit and courage to overcome the insurmountable foes that are objects. Alright, coming at number 3, we have Violent Evergarden. The Great War finally came to an end after 4 long years of conflict. Fractured in two, the continent of Telesis slowly began to flourish once again. Caught up in the bloodshed was Violet Evergarden, a young girl raised for the sole purpose of decimating enemy lines. Hospitalized and maimed in a bloody skirmish during the war's final leg, she was left with only words from the person she held dearest. But with no understanding of their meaning, recovering from her wounds, Violet just starts a new life, working for CH Postal Services after falling out with her new intended guardian family. There, she witnessed by pure chance the work of auto memory doll amanuensis that describe people's thoughts and feelings into words on a paper. Moved by the notion, Violet begins to work as an auto memory doll, a trait that would take her on an adventure, one that will reshape the lives of her clients and hopefully lead to self-discovery. At number 2, we have Boku Dake ga Inai Machi. When tragedy is about to strike, Satoru Fujinama finds himself sent back several minutes before the incident occurs. The detached 29-year-old manga artist has taken advantages of this powerful yet mysterious phenomenon, which he calls revival, to save many lives. However, when he is wrongfully accused of murdering someone close to him, Satoru is sent back to the past once again, but this time it's 1988, 18 years in the past. Soon he realizes that the murder may be connected to the abduction and killing of one of his classmates, the solitary and mysterious Keiō Hinosuke, that took place when he was a child. This is his chance to make things right. Boku Dake ga Inai Machi follows Satoru in his mission to uncover the truly inspired 18 years ago and prevent the death of his classmate, while protecting those he cares about in the present. And at number 1, we have one of my favorite animes, Steins Gate. A self-proclaimed mad scientist, Rintaro Okabe, rents out a room in a rickety old building in Akihabara, where he indulges himself in his hobby of inventing prospective future gadgets. With fellow lab members Mayuri Shina, his airheaded childhood friend, and Hashida Itaru, a prevented hacker nicknamed Daru, the three pass the time of tinkering with the most promising contraption yet, a machine dubbed the phone microwave, which performs the strange function of morphing bananas into piles of green gel. Though miraculously in itself, the phenomenon doesn't provide anything concrete in Okabe's search for a scientific breakthrough. That is, until the lab members are spurred into action by a string of mysterious happenings, before stumbling upon the unexpected success. The phone microwave can send emails to the past, altering the flow of history. Adapted by the critically acclaimed visual novel by 5PB and Nitro Plus, Steins Gate takes Okabe through the depths of scientific theory and practicality. Forced across the diverging threads of past and present, Okabe must shoulder the burdens that come with holding the key to the realm of time, aka also known as Steins Gate. This one is a fantastic one, so you guys gotta go check it out. But for now, that is the end of the top 10 anime list where the boy saves or protects the girl. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to hit that like button, make sure to subscribe. If you want to see a part 2, make sure to leave a comment down below if you want to see another one. So, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, morning, and night. Bye!